allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, this is the Mahoning County Commissioners Hearing Room, regular meeting, board meeting number 48, Thursday, December 1st, 2022, slightly after 10. Call to order. Any public comments? Okay. Seeing none, approval of the previous minutes of board meeting number 47, Tuesday, November 22nd, 2022, and approval of bills for payment. Do I hear a motion?
Motion to approve.
Second?
Roll call.
Commissioner Trafficante?
Yes.
Commissioner Ditzler?
Yes.
Commissioner Remedy Agati?
Yes. Journal entries number 1. Do I hear a motion?
Motion to approve journal entries number 1.
Second?
Roll call.
Commissioner Trafficante?
Yes.
Commissioner Ditzler?
Yes.
Commissioner Remedy Agati?
Yes. Number 2, agreements A through C.
Morning, Commissioners. Agreement A is an agreement with W&W Construction for lead hazard control and healthy homes work at 204 South Garland, the amount of $24,620 non-general. And B is an agreement with Howland Company for lead hazard control and healthy homes work at 2936 Edgar in the amount of $20,419.50, also non-general.
Okay, thank you. And C is sanitary. Pat?
Morning, everybody. Letter C is an agreement with IAG Consulting for professional engineering services on the Roselawn Pump Station Replacement Project, which is one of our pump stations in Lake Milton. This is improvement number 532 in the amount of $49,920, and this is non-general funds.
Okay, thanks, Pat. Number 2, agreements A through C. Do I hear a motion?
Motion to approve agreements.
Second?
Roll call.
Commissioner Trafficante?
Yes.
Commissioner Ditzler?
Yes.
Commissioner Remedy Agati?
Yes. Number 3, road closings A. Pat?
Commissioners, we need to close North Lima Road between Acorn Street and Jennifer Drive on December 6th. This is for a tree removal.
Okay, thank you. Number 3, road closings A. Do I hear a motion?
Motion to approve road closings.
Second?
Roll call.
Commissioner Trafficante?
Yes.
Commissioner Ditzler?
Yes.
Commissioner Remedy Agati?
Yes. Number 1, resolutions additions. Do I hear a motion?
Motion to approve resolutions additions.
Second?
Roll call.
Commissioner Trafficante?
Yes.
Commissioner Ditzler?
Yes.
Commissioner Remedy Agati?
Yes. Number 2, resolutions A, commissioners O and B. Audrey?
Commissioners, item A is a resolution to approve the agreement and expenditures with the following agency to assist with COVID-19 public health and funded by the ARPA in the following amounts. Mahoning Valley Community High School for $300,000. Item B is a resolution amending the Region 7 Collaborative Governance Structure under Ohio 1 Memorandum of Understanding. Item C is a resolution to transfer funds from the general fund to the community improvement of Mahoning County in the amount of $500,000. Item D is a resolution to transfer funds from the general fund to the dog warden fund in the amount of $250,000. Item E is a resolution to transfer funds from the general fund to the information technology fund in the amount of $250,000. These are year-end adjustments and support in these different areas.
Okay. And F is EMA OMB grants.
Morning, Commissioners.
Robin?
This is to rescind a purchase that we were going to make of a vehicle. Unfortunately, Ford was unable to deliver it to the dealer. So we're going to have to carry it over. Probably see this on the agenda again next year.
Okay. And G, recycling.
Morning, Commissioners. This is a resolution approving a 3-day unpaid suspension for one employee.
Okay, and H, sanitary.
Commissioners, letter H is a resolution approving the appointment of one treatment plant aide for the department to fill a vacancy.
Okay, thank you. Number 2, resolutions A through H. Do I hear a motion?
Motion to approve resolutions.
Second?
Roll call.
Commissioner Trafficante?
Yes.
Commissioner Ditzler?
Yes.
Commissioner Remedy Agati?
Yes. Well, that was pretty painless. That concludes our business portion of the meeting. Dwayne, I see you're here with us today.
And I just want
Do you
to
have anything?
update the commissioners. You and Trumbull County developed an MOU to develop that One Ohio Foundation locally. We've met twice. It's going very well. We're working on the RFPs, and we asked you today, and you approved it. And I think the Trumbull County Commissioners did yesterday to add an additional person to each for Mahoning and one for Trumbull to represent more of a diversity on our board. So I'll be asking you to come up with a name of a Mahoning County resident to be added to the board, and Trumbull doing the same thing to give us a little bit more diversity and to represent the community. And I have the pleasure of representing Mahoning and Trumbull at the Ohio board, and I told her I had a lot of hair when this started. But I go to Columbus, and the governor set a foundation up. There's $80 million over 18 years, and it'll be divided up among the regions. And so we're working on the RFP. Hopefully, shortly after December, some money will be flowing, and it's all for opiates. The local boards will take care of it. It can go for treatment, it can go for prevention, it can go for the money for the law enforcement for first responders. So that'll be coming after Christmas. We're putting everything together, but if next week I can work with Audrey, maybe come up with a name to have you appoint to the board, that'd be great.
Did they appoint someone in Trumbull yet?
Trumbull, what they did is they created the position like you did, and after you approved it, now you both can go forward and each name somebody.
Yes. This was the MOU agreement between Trumbull and Mahoning County that establishes an additional position. Now you have the ability to
We
do
can
it.
pick.
Mhm.
How are they to work with?
So the committee's fine because there's the mental health board director from both counties. You have a consumer on, a family member on there. Joe Rossi's on there from Area Agency. Remember, we created it. It's going well. We're
Good.
working on, like I said, developing how we're gonna disperse the money once it comes in. And according to I want to compliment the governor because he doesn't want this money to go the same way the tobacco money went,
Right.
to plug holes. So
Right.
this foundation it's a nonprofit. So this opiate settlement here is already there. So it's not like some of the other counties sued the pharmacies and they're in appeal. Right now this money is coming. It's there, and it's part of the state settlement. And then once we develop the how we're going to start releasing it, then it'll come through. But it's kind of exciting, and again, it's opportunity, and it's for over the next 18 years. So we'll see.
That's
See it coming.
What, did they give you an idea what amount of money each county's gonna get?
At the end of the day, it's 55% of the total settlement.
2 million.
18 years, Dwayne.
18 years, 80 million. If you
Why so
divide it
long?
out, the most you get's 2 million.
2 million for each
You
county?
mean people are gonna
Mahoning?
die in between there and 18 years who need
Well, this is
treatment?
additional dollars, but there's other
I'm
monies
saying.
come. What they did was, there was a pot of money that came to the counties and all the cities. That's one percentage, because you got some
We
dollars.
did.
And each of the cities got them. So that was one pot. Another, I'm not sure what the third pot is, but this, he took the 55% and created this nonprofit.
Dwayne, if the governor and the legislature didn't want us to take the money and plug holes, then the governor and the legislature shouldn't have created all the holes from all their cuts in funding to local communities that were dealing with the problems for the past 18 years.
Well, you gotta say that's probably true.
So.
And thank you for appointing me to.
And Dwayne, one other thing that you said was absolutely false, is see on that screen, Pat Genetti, yourself and myself, we all didn't have hair before this started either. You didn't just lose your hair. We started that years ago.
Okay, but it's all good.
Good, I'm glad.
Good.
Good deal.
Sarah, Ms.
Sarah, you wanna say a few words?
Yeah, thank you. Good morning, Commissioners. Nancy, Audrey.
Be careful, it's a volatile time, so.
It's okay.
Okay, I'm done.
Wise choice.
No, I want to thank the Commissioners first for reviving the Mahoning County Community Improvement Corporation. It really is a valuable tool for the commissioners to do the economic development projects that need to be done for the people of the county. And with some support from ARPA, we have been able to do about 24 facade grants for businesses in Campbell and Struthers where the need is greatest right now. In addition, we're looking at some streetscape improvements and other projects that we're working with the communities to identify and help to get done. And these funds will go a long way toward meeting those goals of transforming those cities. I want to thank you for that.
Thank you. Thanks, Sarah. How's the port doing?
Everything's in order.
Good. I like that. We like that. That's great. All right, Anthony, Dave, you have anything?
Yeah, I just want to congratulate Jerry and great coverage yesterday up at Foxconn. You were the only reporter that I hear was asked to cover that. And it seemed very positive. They loved the facility, could be further expansion, more growth. And this area is really being looked at nationally by these billion-dollar tech companies to come here. So I just wanted to commend you on your reporting. That was a great story.
I appreciate it. You guys
Thank
do
you.
realize I have to work with him the rest of the day, right?
You didn't know that, huh? He keeps you busy.
Well, you're a part of that too. You were there shooting it. You were the cameraman.
Without him and the camera,
Exactly.
if I did it, no one would watch.
You guys make a
Yeah.
good team.
Yep.
You don't, you'd make a good commercial for the hair club for men too.
Jesus.
God.
You know, us bald guys notice every other bald guy.
That's why Jerry wears that nice fedora.
Where I had.
Good job, Jerry.
We're jealous of the chief sitting over there too. He's our age. and
He
has
should be the one
way-
with no hair.
He had way too much hair.
Well, it was a lot darker at one time.
Look, I'll take all the gray hair I can get.
I can
Bless you.
imagine when that start going white. I'm not gonna say anything else.
Well, I mean, thank you, Carol, you know, so you got, all that bling on. You and my wife, I don't know how you hold so many bracelets on one arm. It's like,
Well, I had
when you get
another-
up in the morning, you decide like, I'm gonna put 12 on today or just 8.
Well, I had 2 more, but they got in the way when I was putting my makeup on.
And
so I
there's
took
never
one
enough
off.
too. I have to buy my wife another one every year
There's
for
never
Christmas or
enough.
her birthday.
There's
Enough
never
jewelry.
enough of jewelry.
But
When in doubt, jewelry is the best thing.
I can say that the last month has been turbulent internally, externally, you know, just dealing with budgets and budget hearings and all the departments and stuff, and it's a busy time and, you know, and everybody trying to get through it. Now the holidays start, and usually the holidays are supposed to be festive and a good time, but in probably a lot of instances, I know that my family is, the holidays bring on a lot of different feelings because, you know, I can tell you that, you know, my father died on December 5th. You know, we have a lot of different, you know, feelings that come out because a lot of people lose people around the holidays. And the funny thing is when I worked for Thomas Steel, I used to have the customers were the casket company.
Oh,
And I
God.
used to sell steel to Batesville Casket, Aurora Casket, a lot of steel. And if you ever had an opportunity to walk through a company that manufactures caskets, kind of a strange scenario, because it's like going through Whirlpool when they do refrigerators. You know, it's huge. You know, so it's not like you could stock them everywhere. And you walk in and they stack them vertically. You know, and there's like a football field of them. But anyway, they always said, you know, be prepared for our busy season. And what do you mean your busy season? You know, the end of December, beginning of January is when their business is 25% up. And I said, how can you plan like that? And they would always say that, you know, that the industry as a whole looks at it like that a lot of our older people or people that have poor health, they hang on because they get to see family at the holidays. And they fight to hang on through the holidays. And then after they've been able to see a lot of their family members, they kind of give up. And they showed me the trend that how in January is when the most deaths occur, which is kind of a, you know, a sad thing to think about and to think of. But, you know, each of us can look in our own lives and see scenarios that stands true. So the only point I'm trying to make is that going into the holiday season, you know, like this, it behooves us all to try and do as much as we can for as many as we can, you know, because everyone in this room is probably a little more fortunate than most. And whatever we can do to help, you know, family members or friends or people that are less fortunate, you know, please make some time to try and help others. So, you know, it's a good season to try and, you know, be a giving season. So I decided for the month of December, every meeting, I'm gonna wear one of my Christmas
He's
ties.
Santa Claus.
I'm saving the Grinch for last. You know,
Oh, is
so-
that
What?
gonna, is that gonna be?
My Grinch tie, I'll save that for last.
Oh, my God.
So, anyway, but everybody have a great holiday season and, starting now, December 1st, we're gonna begin, so.
Exactly. Well, that concludes our business portion and our meeting. And do I hear a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Second?
Roll call.
Commissioner Trafficant.
Yes.
Commissioner Ditzler.
Yes.
Commissioner Remedy Agati.
Yes. The next meeting will be right here in this room, December 8th, 10 a.m. in the Commissioners' hearing room. Thank you and see you all next week.